What is going on, everybody? Apple, in a weird beta release day, did finally announce iOS, iPadOS, visionOS, all of the new OSs, 26.3 RCs. Yes, it's here, the release candidate, which usually is the final version before the update rolls out to the public, is here. And in this video, I do want to cover what's new, how the performance has been so far, how battery life's looking, although we will be doing our bigger, deeper dive in 48 hours, so Friday this week, so make sure to subscribe to the channel for that one, and talk about how everything's looking and should you install this RC right now. For those of you new or just need a quick refresher, the RC or release candidate build is typically the final build that Apple releases before it goes out to the general public. Basically, think of it as the last beta. In addition to that, this build did come in with a new build number of 23D125. So Apple always plans to ship these betas usually about a week or so after the RC comes out. But since this one dropped on a Wednesday, I do fully believe that we are going to get this a little sooner than that, and we'll talk about the release cycle. But spoiler alert, I do think this is going to drop possibly next Monday. Let's go ahead and open the calendar up on the 9th or the 10th. And I say this because we should be expecting 26.4 beta 1 here the day after of that release, So that should be pretty awesome. One of the first things, obviously, that always is asked with these betas and RCs is what's new. The third release, or the .3 release, in a release cycle, Apple typically holds to just bug fixes, stability, and performance improvements, rather than any major new features being added. And Apple has indeed continued refining multitasking behavior, the system animations, and I can say everything does look much smoother than I've seen, even in some of the other betas. So it definitely seems to be par for the course and holding true for what Apple typically does for these betas. One thing I do want to show you though, aside from all this, if we go back into iPad storage, since we brought this up last time, I am happy to see that the system data has kind of dropped a little bit. It is now at 12.28 gigs. I personally still feel like this is high, but you guys let me know what you think down below. Sorry about the blurring here. Let's get back into focus. Now, aside from that, we do also have iPadOS itself. And as you can see here, Apple Intelligence is using 6.78 gigs. iPadOS is using 13.38 for a total size of system data used of 20 gigs. And speaking of storage size and sizes being used in general, this beta did come in a little over 8 gigs in a download size, which is kind of surprising, a little bit bigger than I would expect, but that is kind of what we're seeing. So like I said, performance does feel smoother. Battery life so far has held par to the course. Again, I haven't been able to use this too much yet. Make sure to subscribe to see that video come Friday. And then one thing I just got to show you guys, and let me see if I can find the website where it is at really quick, but there's a random issue here with the actual the release notes. It's blowing my mind. I'm laughing. You'll see in a second what this is. So iOS RC and iPadOS RC right here for 26.3. If you look at the release notes, look at the major issue here that it's showing. So the known issues, and this really does involve more of iOS, I think, being impacted, but continuality features do not work on iPhone 17, Pro Max, Pro, Air, iPad Pro 5, or with the M5. You can't use your iPhone mirroring anymore. AirPlay mirroring to Apple TVs. Sidecar. This is embarrassing for Apple. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I know this is kind of falling off the wagon here on this one, but this is wild. This has been in place in an issue since beta 3. And for Apple not to have fixed this, but still released an RC here, it blows my mind. Something's going on behind the scenes at Apple. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of changeover and who's leading what teams right now. But this is kind of unacceptable. This feature was a staple of the prior release and being able to use these. So if you're a person that uses iPhone mirroring and all that, you cannot do that. And that is, to me, a big feature that a lot of people do take advantage of. So take that for what you want. I just had to let you guys know and show you this. It blew my mind that this is still here in the release notes as a known issue. Hopefully for the public release, they will fix this. But again, like I said, this build number historically is exactly what goes public. Seeing this kind of leads credence to possibly getting an RC2 on Friday as well, so we'll have to see. Aside from that, that's literally all the release notes. There's a store kit resolved issue, but again, not too much detailed information aside from that. So, like I said, what I'm assuming here, next Monday on the 9th, we should receive the actual final release for the public, possibly on the 10th even. It's a potential here. And then also, whatever day it comes out, if the public release comes out for 26.3 on Monday, I do believe on Tuesday we will then get the first beta for 26.4. And then if it comes out on Tuesday, possibly later in the day, we can definitely then see 26.4 beta 1 right after 26.3 goes public. So again, not too much to iPadOS this go around. There should be a lot of changes with the new improved Siri coming with 26.4. We'll have to see. We could be a week away. Thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.